Hey ho neighbors, Rado Goji here. Welcome back to Let's Play Mania. As you can see, there are quite a few changes, one of them being that hopefully the sound doesn't suck. Also, I actually found some way to fix that. Also, you'll notice that the game is in color. I forgot that this game was originally on the Super Game Boy, and I'm also using a different emulator, so I had to get back to where I was. But it only took like a few minutes, so it's really not that big of a deal. So now it's in color, yay! Alright, so we're back in level 1, and, I really want to thank you guys who left comments. They are really helpful, and I hope to be talking more. I'm still kind of, breaking out of the shell, I guess you could say. I'm not really used to this. I'm fairly sure I'll do better as time goes on. So, as you can see, it's the same game, knocking balls into doors. And you may have noticed that there was an item down here. That's the recovery. Basically, if we use it, our life meter will be completely refilled, no matter how low it is. But the aforementioned scoring system, if we use an item like that, it will take points off. So, just be careful with that, I guess. If you're going for 100 points, which I am. I'm at least going to be shooting for that. Got some cabbages here. Wow, I'm already off to a crappy start with the commentary. So, how are you? I'm doing fairly well, I guess. I did forget to set up a timer of some kind. I don't know how many, I do plan on maybe recording multiple parts today, but I'm probably going to do like everyone else, just, do one part per day. It seems like the natural thing to do. At least with a lot of people. Oh, another item down here. That's surrender. Basically, what we can, if we use that item, we can automatically clear a puzzle. However, it will not count as actually having been solved, so we won't get as many points as we would if we actually solved the puzzle. So I'm never going to use that item because we solve things with our minds, and yeah. So dropping some more cabbages. Now this pretty much seems impossible at first. There really is no way to drag this... Well, okay, never mind, there is. When I was doing this on my practice file, I actually had a bit of trouble getting the ball out of there, but apparently I didn't know you could push it upward. That helps out a bit. Now we cleared that. Now, first off, I'm going to go up here before we go to the right. That's where the bonus stage is. So, and we'll be going to the bonus stage in just a minute. I just want to get this cabbage out of the way. And we go down this hole, and this will lead us up to where the bonus stage is. Huzzah! Let's clear this. This actually counts as a puzzle being cleared, as much as that doesn't really look like a puzzle. And we step in that star, and we're in the bonus stage. Now, the bonus stage consists as such. We're basically in a field. There are 8 cabbages to drop into holes, and Jinbi is there, and he's going to try to hit us with a hoe. And if we get hit with a hoe, we will lose time. You don't really have to clear the bonus stage in order to clear a level, but it will give you it will add to the aforementioned score system again. We can hit him with cabbages that'll stun him for a bit, get him off our tail for a sec. I've also switched controllers. I was using a regular Xbox 360 controller before. Technically I still am, but I'm using this Super Street Fighter 4 fight pad. It has a much better control pad. I like using a control pad with Game Boy games more than I like using control sticks. It gives me little better motion, I guess you could say. No, I don't actually own Street Fighter 4. I played it. It's pretty fun, I guess. I'm not really big on fighting games. And oddly enough, I actually got this to play Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on Xbox Live, which is still pretty fun, although I suck at it. This fight pad thing just helped me suck less. That was awkward. Yeah, this puzzle actually consists of 2 gates. So we have to get rid of both of them, obviously, if we're going to clear the puzzle. And believe it or not, this is actually the end of the stage here. But before we go in, let's dig down, because we saw an underground sign bout down here, and this is basically telling us how to beat the boss, basically. It says, watch his shadow, place push pins where he lands. Well, what does that mean? Well, we'll find out in just a second, because we're going into the boss room. And this is just an introduction to the boss. He's like, got tired of waiting, so he let Kangaroos to play with. I may do, like, voice acting in later LPs or whatever. But I really don't feel like doing it right now. I'm just, you know, getting into my element, I guess. Again, I'm still kind of new at this, so there you go. Well, he'll shoot 2 apples at us. If we get hit by those apples, of course, we'll get hurt. Can't burrow through that. And basically, we watch where he lands, put a thumbtack there. They look more like thumbtacks than push pins. I always saw the push pins as having, like, larger handles. Now he'll shoot more apples at us in quicker succession. I think 5 this time, yep. It really isn't hard to gauge where he's landing. Just, again, watch his shadow, and even if he does move while jumping, it isn't hard to dodge. It's obvious where he's going to land there, and in true video game boss fashion, he dies in 3 hits. So what do we get for, this? We get a giant cabbage, and inside this giant cabbage is one of Muddy's babies. So we got one of our kids back. And there's a little tear-felt happy reunion, and he throws him up in the air, and it's funny. He got hit, we threw him up in the air, and he didn't catch him. He got hit in the head. Okay, so here's where our scoring system comes in. Get 10 points for getting the map, 10 points for finding the locator, 20 map points for clearing the bonus stage, 2 points per cabbage we drop, 20 cabbages in each stage, so that means, level rather, that's 40 points. And basically we get a map percentage up to 20 points. And there's a total of 100 points in each stage. And there you go. Now, if we had just kept going on from where I was, like last time, we'd probably have a higher time, but I have switched emulators and had to do it again. Now we actually have mostly free reign. We can go to any level 2 through 7 that we want to. But we still don't have access to level 8, which is over there. So, yeah, as for the score system, if you don't get 100 points, you can always go back into the level, do what you need to do, beat the boss again, and it will count, then it'll basically override it with the higher score. Unfortunately, if you use a surrender at some point, it still won't count, something like that. Anyway, I am running a bit low on time, and when we start up in part 3, we'll go on to level 2. I've been Rado Goji, and I'll be here next time. Join me, won't you?